Just imagine you got a blowjob when you were 11. Like, what would you look forward to?
I don't think I could have gotten one then. I don't think I was physically capable of that. I didn't have any ammo. I'm gonna say till I was like 14.
I didn't get a proper one till May or June of 1998.
Okay, I'm talking
So
about
I was
something else.
32.
Okay, you know, all right, good. So there's that. Now, Blev the Champ wanted to hear a little bit of a rant against what's it called? Climate change?
Global warming.
Global warming. I'm going to give you like a quick thing. This past week,
Yeah.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but I posted it on my Facebook, I believe. Maybe you're on my Facebook. I don't know. That he left the room, for crying out loud.
I was watching on YouTube.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. That I posted this. I think I posted it. I can't remember anymore. That there was there's a Nobel Prize winning scientist who went off last week, and he resigned from some scientific society that he belongs to, you know, whatever the hell it is, you know, different scientific fraternities or whatever.
Right.
And he resigned, and he said, because Blev the Champ, I'm doing my rant right now, that this scientific society had swallowed the Kool-Aid, so to speak.
Right, right.
And they had all bought in to the theory of
Global warming.
global warming, which is human created,
Leading to catastrophe.
human created global warming, as opposed to just it's a natural cycle and it happens every X amount of thousands of years or whatever. And he was like, you know, you're all welcome to believe whatever you want, but what bothers him is not just that you swallowed the Kool-Aid, but it's the whole cult mentality. Because what do people that swallow Kool-Aid want? Not only they want to drink it, they want to make you drink it.
Right.
And he's like, I'm good with being able to say, I don't know. It's very possible that it's not because of human causation.
Right.
So I'm being pressured constantly to join this, and it's become like a cult. It's become like a religion of the left. It's become that's seeped into the scientific community, where these people have all bought into like this cult mentality of, you have to believe with us. It's the global warming religion, and we all believe in global warming, and you're not allowed to go the other way. And we're going to have to spin you to be like us, because we're so insecure in our own beliefs. Therefore, we have to push them on everybody else. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of people, the wackos in Chabad.
Yeah.
Chabad is, you know, if you're really comfortable with your own Jewishness, if you're comfortable with your own religiosity, with your own connection to Lubavitch, then you're fine. And you don't need to feel, you don't have to push it onto other people. But invariably, there are far too many people in Lubavitch who are wackos, insecure in their own beliefs. And the only way that they can feel comfortable in their own beliefs is by pushing it onto you and getting you to believe in it too.
Right.
It's a cult mentality, and it's the same thing. It's like, oh look, Levi's not Lubavitch, we need to get a beard on him, right? Like, you were probably able to push them off for the last 3 years, but watch what happens now. They're going to be like treating you different because you're like thinking for yourself. So like that makes them nervous, because the one thing in Lubavitch they don't want is you to think for yourself, because it's very culty, right? And so somebody who thinks for themselves, they're either going to try to spin you and make you one of them, or they're going to like pariah you. You know, they're going to be out, because they don't have any room for people who think. Anyone who thinks for themselves is scary, right?
Well, you know where I find a lot? I find 10 times more of that at Aish Torah than at Chabad.
Blev the Champ just asked that.
but I've been to both. I spent a lot of time at Aish Torah, and I spent a lot of time at Chabad.
Okay.
They push 10 times as hard at Aish Torah.
Hmm?
I find in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
That's
you
just my
spend-
experience, but I spent years of both.
Okay, I have not spent any time inside of an Aish.
Okay.
Okay? In no time. I've only, like, seen the peripheral damage that they do from the outside.
Right.
But I don't have any inside,
Right.
you know, of them. Wow. They do that too? They want you to become
10
Aish?
times stronger than about, yeah.
What's their goal, though? To turn you into an Aish person? Or
Yeah,
you into
turn you into a Haredi.
Really?
Lidbar. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's surprising. I didn't know that, but I believe it. I mean, why wouldn't I believe it? But so they do heavy duty brainwash and stuff like that.
Well, they've got one of those famous discovery seminars. Yes, to turn you into a Haredi.
You know what they do with the discovery that I've been told about that that bothers me, and this really bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like I can give you a million reasons to keep from.
Mm-hmm.
I can prove to you that the Torah is the truth.
Torah codes.
One thing I don't like is there's so much mountain of evidence that the Torah is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Why introduce stuff that is, I don't know the word, bogus?
Mm-hmm.
It just makes Judaism look bogus. I would say the Torah codes is the most bogus thing on the planet, right? It's ridiculous. Don't use those. Stop using those because you make Judaism look foolish. Okay? I can prove to you the Torah is the truth. I don't need Torah codes. But if you're going to bring Torah codes, it makes me want to argue against them. Because they go, oh, look what we did. We had a computer program, and we can predict 9/11, and we can show you the Holocaust, and we can even show you that, that the Rams are going to take it in the shorts tonight against the Giants. It's all in there. But then you like, where is it? Where is it? And they do these computer formulations, and they have like a computer, like some supercomputer spinning 24/7, and it does algorithms like, oh, every 775th letter, right? Yeah. You know what? If you let that thing spin around, I can find everything in there. I can find that Jesus is the Messiah. You think I'm wrong? I bet you that if I, do a million different algorithms, I'll come back and it'll say Levi's cock is bigger than Ramsey's.
That's for sure.
It'll come back and it will.
You don't talk like that.
It'll say that 14 people are going to be watching us this late into the YouTube. I can find everything, and it's all. I can find. I bet you I can do this. I can bet you I can find that it says Lubavitcher Rebbe is the Mashiach, and then it'll also I can find Lubavitcher Rebbe is a false Messiah. I can bet you I can find everything if you just search long enough, right? So the idea that look this is in there is half of a story because I'm sure the other thing is in there as well. So Torah codes absolutely don't impress me. You know what does impress me is when the Rishonim, when the sages themselves mention a gematria or mention something that's specifically coded in a certain pasuk, that means we have a Masorah for it. That means something to me. But to willy-nilly pull these things out of our butts by spinning the computer with an algorithm 10 million times, look what I found. Yeah, you know what? If I put a net down in the middle of a fishing net in the middle of the Pacific and pull it after 6 months, I'm going to get all kinds of stuff.
Or if I get a Jewish singles event and hit on every woman there,
yeah,
I'm going to get all kinds of stuff.
You're going to get all kinds of stuff.
Including some that have penises.
So that's my whole problem with it, because yeah, you're going to find this stuff that they can show you that 9/11 is going to happen, but if we look long enough, we're going to find a woman with a penis, right? So I mean that's the problem. Okay, next.
Did you ever read the book The True Believer by Eric Hoffer?
I never heard of it.
He was a longshoreman and a great philosopher, and the true believer of people who want to kind of get rid of their individual lives by joining a cause and sacrificing everything to a cause. And one of the facets of the true believer is that the more ridiculous and irrational the belief, the more insecure they are in that belief, the more psychologically compelled they are to proselytize.
Yeah, it makes total sense. It's this mentality. It's mentality of, we're not comfortable with this, so we're going to get everybody else to do it, right? And then I'm going to feel more comfortable with it. I can give you great examples. It's not just Chabad and Aish, by the way. It's people who give birth. what I call